In today's video, we'll show you how to send introductions. Introductions happen when you find a potential match for a client and want to introduce them to each other. We'll uncover the ways how you can send introductions within your SmartMatchApp CRM, so let's begin. When you head over to a client's profile, you'll click on their Matching tab. This is where you'll see their existing matched profiles, as well as the suggested matches found by the system's algorithm based on how you've set your match settings. To be able to send an introduction, you'll first want to add them to this client's matches. Depending on your custom match groups, go ahead and select a match profile and click the three dots along that profile. You have two options for sending introductions: one-way introductions and mutual introductions. One-way intros refer to when you're only sending a matched profile to that particular client, while mutual introductions refer to when you're introducing them to each other, either by sending them separate emails or copying them to that intro email. You must already set your intro settings set accordingly by heading over to Settings. Then Client. Then Intros. You'll also want to make sure that you've already set your intro presets to make this easier under Presets. And that you already have your email template for introducing clients set under your email settings. We have separate videos for these topics in this same playlist, so check that out first before proceeding to this training video. Let's cover the one-way introductions first. In this example, we want to introduce Adam to Samantha. So let's look for Adam's profile listing under Samantha's matches and click the three dots. Since we're sending a one-way intro, let's select Send Intro. A pop-up box will appear where you can select the appropriate preset for your introductions. If you're on a basic subscription, you'll want to make sure that if you want to include a cover photo to your introduction, make sure that the introducing client has a set photo in their profile. Otherwise, it will be blank. For premium and enterprise subscribers, you can select multiple photos to include in your intros. You can also add videos or files if needed. Once you've already selected all the things you want to include in this introduction, you have two options. First is to click Save, which will not send the email just yet, but will save a draft of this introduction that you can go back to at a later time. The next one is to click Next, which will then take you to the next pop-up window where you'll want to create the actual email that will be sent to your client. With your email templates, select the appropriate email for introductions. Double-check everything by proofreading things out. When everything looks good on your end, feel free to hit the blue Send button. You can check this client's email sent box under Communications and click on that email to find out what the intro looks like. Depending on your preference, you can send introductions via web link or via email. Next up, let's venture into how to send mutual intros. Keep in mind that sending mutual intros will send introductions of each client to one another, so let's begin. Select the matched client you want to introduce, click on the three dots, and this time, select Send Mutual Intro. This time around, the pop-up window that appears will show you two profiles. You'll need to make sure you have the proper intro presets selected, and choose the photos you'll want to include for each client. The same goes for videos or files if applicable. Then click either Save if you want to save a draft of this mutual intro, or click Next to move on to the next step. Let's say for this example, we'll want to click Next. Let's see what happens next. We're taken back to this familiar pop-up window where you are to send an email to your clients. You have two options from here. You can send separate messages to each recipient or copy both recipients in the same email. Let's say we want to send Samantha and Adam separate emails containing their mutual intros, so let's tick that box. Now, we'll have two email boxes. You'll want to make sure to select the appropriate intro email template for each of these clients, and then click Send. This will send separate emails to both Samantha and Adam containing the introduction of one another. You can find these emails under the Email Sent box under each client's Communications tab to what the introductions look like. And that is how you send introductions. If you found this video useful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your fellow matchmakers. Stay tuned for more updates and hit the subscribe and bell buttons to be the first to know. Until next time.